My name is Riku Kuroiwa. I've been homeless for 2 years now. It's already autumn. The nights are getting chilly. It's been 2 months since the company I was running went bankrupt. I've used up all the money and energy I had left. How am I going to survive this winter? Let me go find somewhere warmer. I was simply spaced out and had no intentions of changing my circumstances or finding a new job. I was aimlessly wandering around the station as always, when...
Hello, Mr. Homeless-san.
Yes?
Would you like to work at my company? I'm looking for someone who is willing to move in and work for me.
Who's this person? She seems far from normal. You're not taking me to some underground concentration camp, are you?
Who knows? And even if I were, I still think you'd have a better life than you currently do. At the very least, it has central heating.
Well, if it's a heated concentration camp, that does indeed sound better than my current setup.
Follow me then.
I bet they have their own currency, which they use to pay their workers. Inside the building. Okay. Look at this building. I bet there's an elevator that takes you to the basement. May I at least inquire what type of work I will be doing? Huh?
Huh? Don't look at me so seriously. You didn't actually think I was going to take you to some underground concentration camp, did you? Kuroiwa.
What? What?
Haven't you noticed yet? It's me! Reira Kazami!
What? Kazumi-san?
Oh, thank God you remembered.
The girl laughing cheekily behind her sunglasses was my classmate from junior high, Reira Kazami. Back at school, I was class president and she was a rebel. I remember helping her with her studies in our 3rd year.
I was so surprised when I saw you. Why on earth is someone as clever and hardworking as you homeless?
I was running a small business but overstretched myself, and the company went bankrupt. By the time we settled all the accounts, I had no money left.
I see. I guess things like that happen sometimes.
Did you talk to me knowing it was me?
Yeah, I knew immediately it was you. I thought, lucky me, and decided to talk to you.
Lucky you?
I was just looking for someone who could work for me. A secretary. You can do it, right? I'll find you somewhere to live.
Secretary? What kind of work do you do?
Me? Oh, I do various things, like make things and sell them. The 7th floor of this building belongs to my company.
Does that mean you're a CEO?
Let's not get into details now. Why don't you go take a shower in our shower facility first?
You have a shower facility?
Yeah, we have company rule that you're free to use it if you're ever stuck for ideas. It's more for relaxation rather than for people staying over. It's my company, so I'm free to make crazy suggestions like that.
Wow. I was surprised Kazumi-san had recognized me and that she reached out to me even though I was homeless. Usually if you see an ex-classmate who's homeless, you'd avoid talking to them, let alone offer them work and lodging. It's so warm. Thanks for the shower.
You're all clean now. Next, let's get you some food. Why don't you listen to me while you eat?
Are you sure?
Of course. I brought this for you. Dig in.
Kazumi-san, thank you so much!
Look, don't worry about it. Anyways, let's get down to business.
I had my first decent meal in a long time, and listened to what Kazumi-san had to say.
Do you remember how bad at studying I was? Somehow, I got into high school and graduated, but after that, I was working at a factory and a supermarket.
Okay.
That's when I thought, wouldn't it be good if there were some device that I could compact trash? And so I got some clever people to help me make this.
That's Fushigi-chan, the super popular trash compactor. Did you make this?
That's right. I decided to make more and sell them, so I started my own company. Another thing we made was a plush toy that wrestles you to wake you up, and a doll that chases after cockroaches and throw them in a bin. They're also quite popular.
Wow, that's so cool.
I've always been good at coming up with wacky ideas, so I hired more people to help me design more products. The problem is, I'm not very clever myself, which is why I'm not very good at handling documents and managing my schedule. That's why I think it would be great if you could be my secretary. I think fate brought us together. So, what do you think?
I wonder if I can do it though. I've already failed once at business.
Don't worry about it. The fact that you've failed means you've also learned, right?
Kazumi-san. I promise if you let me do this job, I won't let you down. Will you give me this chance to prove myself to you?
No need to get so formal. You're the one helping us after all. Let's work hard together.
That's how I became Kazumi-san's secretary. Kazumi-san rented an apartment for me to live in near the office. Once I've made enough money to get by, I promised to pay her back. Working at Kazumi-san's company was a lot of fun. There were only 10 people there, but all of them were passionate about developing new products or figuring out how to make the current ones better. Everybody, including Kazumi-san, was full of energy. This is such a great company. Everybody's trying to make products that people wish existed. The CEO's just a really interesting person. If she thinks it's useful, she doesn't compromise. And it's pretty cool we have a shower, right? Yes, I was so surprised. And everyone here has such interesting backgrounds. It doesn't matter whether you went to college or not, as long as you're looking for something interesting. I met the CEO at a bar, and we got talking, and she invited me to come work for her. Back when I was working at my previous company, I was overworked and spent a lot of time daydreaming about weird products. Never would I have thought I'd be making them now. Kazumi-san really is an amazing person. I can't believe she hired me to be her secretary, even though I'm homeless. But you know her, right? You're the classmate she's always talking—
Oi! Stop talking about things that don't concern you. I'm going to attach you to a device that remotely puts slime in your shoes.
I'm sorry, but that's just horrible! That's from that abandoned project, right? Please don't do that!
Come on, Kuroiwa. Stop messing around and go do some work.
Yes! Ever since Kazumi-san found me, my days have been exciting. I can't believe how not so long ago I had no purpose or energy. 6 months after I joined, I finally began to support myself. I decided to give an old friend, Yoshio, a call. He was my best friend and knew my company had gone bankrupt and that I'd become homeless. Ever since, he messaged me a couple of times, but I never had the will to speak to him. I wanted to apologize for this behavior of mine. I'm sorry for not taking your calls back then. I finally found a job, and things have settled down now. I'm happy to hear that. By any chance, does that new job have anything to do with Kazumi-san? How do you know? Whoa, she really goes for it, doesn't she? I'm impressed. Huh? What do you mean? You aware that about 6 months ago, there was a school reunion at our hometown? Yeah, I know. I didn't take part, though. Yeah, I know. Anyway, she came to the reunion and was asking a lot of questions about you. She asked about me? She came all the way from Tokyo to meet you especially, and was really disappointed that you weren't there. So I told her that your business had failed, and that you'd become homeless. So does that mean she was looking for me all along? I was very surprised by what Yoshio had told me. The following day, after work, I decided to invite Kazumi-san out for a meal and ask her about what Yoshio had told me. Yesterday, I spoke to my junior high school friend Yoshio for the first time in a long while.
Yoshio? Oh, you mean Kimura?
Yeah. He said that you wanted to see me during the class reunion.
Oh, right.
Were you actually looking for me, having found out I was homeless?
Yep, that's right. I looked for you about a week and was about to give up when I finally found you.
Why go to that trouble?
I wanted to thank you. I guess you don't really remember junior high much, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Everyone, including my parents, have given up on me, but not you.
Kazumi-san, you dropped your career guidance form.
I don't need it. Just throw away.
Don't you want to go to high school? Or are you giving up even though you want to go?
There's nowhere I can go. I'm too dumb to get in anywhere.
So you do want to go. Then you should.
I told you it's too late. It's autumn already.
It's still autumn. You still have a chance. I can help you with studying.
What about your own studying? You're applying to a really good private school, right?
I've already sorted out my study plan, so I'm not worried. Let's focus on you. What's important is setting a goal and working towards it. If you fail even after that, then that's okay. Every time you fail, you're going to grow. It's a much better way to live your life than giving up and not doing anything.
After that, you help me with my studying every day after school. You even prepared questions and answers for me to answer. Thanks to you, I was able to get into local high school. Even though my grade was average, was still terrible.
That's right. And then I went to a private high school, and then a university in Tokyo, and then got into a good company. A few years later, I set up my own company. And then I failed. Sorry for being so full of myself back then. In reality, between the two of us, I'm the failure.
What are you talking about? Had you not helped me back then, I wouldn't have achieved the success that I have today. When I first came up with an interesting idea, I had no idea how to make it happen, to be honest. I thought there was no way someone like me could make that happen. But then, I remember what you told me. What matters is setting a goal and working towards it. If you fail even after that, then that's okay. Every time you fail, you're going to grow. It's a much better way to live your life than giving up and not doing anything. And something good did happen. I was able to find something I enjoy doing and even help you get back on your feet. Thanks for changing my life.
Kazumi-san. Hearing her speak made my heart beat faster. After that, I worked as her secretary and got involved in brainstorming for new product ideas. I wanted to become a man Kazumi-san could trust. From about this time, I started to develop special feelings towards Kazumi-san.
You're a genius! Your ideas are really popular. I knew it was a good idea to hire you. I guess I'm going to have to give you a bonus, given how much you're contributing to the firm.
In that case, if the next project is a success, will you go out with me?
What? Why would you say something like that? Now, the next project has to succeed.
Does that mean what I think it means?
But you're the one who first suggested it, so we can only go out if this turns out to be successful.
Let's work hard on it. 2 years later, we got married. I changed her life, and she changed mine. I'm confident that no matter what comes our way, we'll be able to get over it together. The words that appeared here really resonated with me. There are times when we all feel like giving up, but as long as we don't give up, there are times when there's something good on the other side of that struggle, and as a result, we grow. It's important to continue working hard. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.